GHB TV. Ah. Hey, fill them in, man. Fill them in. We're going to take our time. We're going to take our time with this one. Tim Bradley got y'all in a fucking, I don't know what to call it. But to listen to that and believe what he's saying is crazy. He don't believe what he's saying. And y'all know he don't. He trolling for sure. No, he not. Tim ain't high. He know what he doing. Tim actually a smart man. Tim Bradley actually a smart man. No, I'm gonna tell y'all gotta give him some room. Just give him a little bit of room. I'm gonna tell y'all the real truth. I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. He said he off the powder. No, man. Tim Bradley don't believe that shit. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you. What Tim Bradley is doing is actually perfect. I had to think about it. What he's doing is actually perfect. Perfect. It's actually perfect. Tim Bradley is doing a classic backdoor. It's a classic backdoor move. I'm going to go ahead. You do, I think it's a lineup. You know it. Listen, all you got to do is look at the fight. You know it's a lineup. You just got out of the... Listen, Tim Bradley talked about how hard T.O. punched. He just was in there with a guy he could have knocked out and didn't knock him out. So now all of a sudden you supposed to go to 147 and beat Boots Ennis? Easy? Stop. Tim Bradley, listen. Y'all got to... When we talk about boxing and we talk about certain people, y'all got to realize their position in the business of boxing. Tim Bradley, for one, works for ESPN and Top Rank. So why would he go against T.O., right? But Tim know, right? Tim know all that shit T.O. been doing and getting away with, he got to pay for it. He's a smart man. I'm going to tell you, hold on, Yall XL. I want you to hold on to that too. Matter of fact, I'm going to pin that. I want you to hold on to that too. I'm trying to put y'all on game. Listen. In Tim Bradley's position, he can't talk about the shit T.O. really been doing and how he really feel about it. He can't put his true feelings out there about how he really feel about T.O., right? You know what I'm saying? So he gotta make it happen in a way where he get revenge, but it won't be blood on his hands. You get what I'm saying? So all the shit T.O. been saying out of his mouth, everybody know. This is the real truth. Everybody know if somebody see that boy and punch him in his mouth, you going to court. You going to jail. Everybody know that, right? Somebody got to take a shot at him, though. Here's the thing. Them dudes that be in them suits, them dudes that's getting that money on that TV money, they ain't about to fuck that up for T.O. They going to let T.O. do what he do. But I feel like Tim Bradley sat home and thought about something. Tay Go, what up? Lisa Snow was popping. Foreign was popping. I felt like Tim Bradley sat home and thought about it. He said, you know what? If I go in there and I say T.O. can beat Boots, they just might make that fight. Because they already saying it's in negotiations, right? That's what they saying. We don't know that to be true. That's what they saying. But if somebody's like Tim Bradley, a credible, I don't care how you feel about Tim Bradley, he's very credible because he's been a world champion. He's been a national champion, international champion. He's been on the top of boxing for a long time before, so in the past. So it's not like this is a guy that's just talking. He think about what he's saying before he say it. Trust me when I tell you. Tim Bradley, now the reason I said it's the old backdoor move, because I'm gonna make you believe I believe in you the whole time. I know you're gonna get your head chopped off. Think about this. T.O. just went 12 rounds with Barbosa and didn't come close to knocking him out. Now all of a sudden, you supposed to be able to knock Boots out? Nah, it ain't that. This what T.O. doing. I mean, this what Tim is doing. Trust me. I can't, me as a commentator, as a retired fighter, I can't put my hands on Teofimo Lopez. Right now, I'm speaking as if I'm Tim Bradley. I can't put my hands on Teofimo Lopez right now because that'll fuck everything up that I got going on, right? But yeah, reverse psychology for sure. But there is a fight that's going on that they talking about happening, and I know you can't win that fight. I know you can't beat that kid. Tim Bradley understands levels of boxing because he's been on those high levels. This Trick from Houston, fam. Salute. Appreciate the love, Trick the whole team. Appreciate that, cousin. I know. Listen, Tim Bradley he know for a fact T.O. can't beat Boots. He can't beat him at all. It's not one thing that you can say he do better than Boots. And in a real dog fight, we already know Boots don't give a fuck. And then T.O. coming up to 147, trouble. You hear me? So, after listening to Tim Bradley, after looking at his mannerisms, how could I get this little motherfucker back for all that shit he been talking? All that nigga talk and all that, telling motherfuckers to go get bananas and all that. How can I get you back? Sound like to me, Tim Bradley sat at home and thought about it. You know what? Maybe if I go online and I say this, they'll make that fight. And if they make that fight, Boots gonna kill that boy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want that fight to actually happen. Me, myself, I really don't care about that fight. I don't really care for that fight. You know what I mean? Because I know what's going to happen. I already know how people going to respond. That's my thing. I know what's going to happen, and I know how people going to respond. When he beat the shit out T.O., it's going to be, oh, he was a 135-pounder. Boots is a weight bully, yada, yada. It's going to be all this extra shit. But from the eyes of Tim Bradley, I see Tim Bradley sitting at home like, you know what? They saying that they in negotiations. We don't know if they really in negotiations. But in case they are, if I go out here and say this, they might really make that fight. Like it or not, Tim Bradley has some influence in boxing. So if he says something like this out of his mouth, and people always calling Tim Bradley crazy, Tim Bradley don't know what the fuck he talking about, Tim Bradley this, Tim Bradley that. You got to remember, as much as y'all don't like Tim Bradley, we all talk about him. So in a situation like this, if Tim Bradley made people really believe that he believed in Teofimo Lopez that much, they might really make that fight just to be like, I'm going to shut Tim the fuck up. I'm going to go out here and beat this shit out. Trust me. This is a way he could get T.O. back for all the shit he been doing, all the shit he been saying. You know what I'm saying? All the shit he said in the past. Remember at one time, y'all got to remember back. Remember at one time, T.O. had said something either to Tim Bradley or about Tim Bradley about how, you know what I mean, Top Rank only boosts the black fighters and they only talk good about the black fighters. He said that. He said Tim Bradley only talk good about the black fighters. No, T.O. can't beat, bro. Y'all tripping. Y'all, anybody on this live that think Teofimo Lopez can beat Boots Ennis is a certified crackhead. I'm sorry to say it that way. But that's just what it is. Anybody on here, and I don't care if I got love for you, you know what I'm saying, all that. If you think Teofimo Lopez can beat Boots Ennis, you a certified crackhead. That's just where I'm gonna leave that. I'm sorry. But right now, what 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 Tim Bradley is doing is actually genius. Tim Bradley know for a fact, he know for 100% fact, Teofimo Lopez cannot beat Boots Ennis. Trust me. Trust me. Make sure y'all double tap that screen, please. What was that? What was that? Y'all see that on my screen? The fuck? Yo, did y'all see that or was it just me? You seen that shit? Hey, yo, hold on. Time out. Oh, I ain't. Oh, that was some other shit. he said, I'm a spirit, gang. I'm a spirit. Hey, yo, that's that 607 Unk shit. I'm a spirit, gang. Spirit. Hey, yo, don't play with me, gang. Don't play with me, gang. I don't know what that was. Y'all seen that shit? It definitely might have been a portal. They might be coming to get me. I just figured some shit out, right? Oh, man. Let me get the guns. Hold on, y'all. Just a second. Let me get the guns. He said, I seen it too, G. I thought it was the gas. Yo, I'm sitting here like, what the fuck was that? And then I thought I might have spit on the screen or something and hit the camera or something. So I'm like, the fuck? Yeah, that was some wild shit. Yeah, I gotta get the joint. In case somebody come knocking at the door. In case somebody just pull up. Will T.O. fall for it? T.O., listen, here's the thing. This is what I'm trying to get into. T.O., Big Supreme, what's up, Aki? 2 cents, what's popping? It's Saturday night. Y'all be getting this shit rolling. Hey, yo, here's the thing, though. T.O. don't have a choice because T.O. already stated that he got a lot going on with this divorce shit. He trying to get his money up, so he hustling. He don't care. He want to fight like Boots Ennis because he know he gonna get paid. You understand? So with that, T.O. already in. It's really Boots' side that got to be like, all right, fuck it, come on. You know what I'm saying? They got to really find. And Boots, and the only reason and this is just me speaking. This is not Boots speaking. This is me. I feel like Boots is a little irritated with the fight because it's not the fight he want because he want undisputed, right? But we already see he's not going to get that right now because the Normans, they get ready to go to Japan and risk it all. You know what I'm saying? So, in the meantime, Boots got to do something. You feel me? Now, Tim Bradley sitting at home like, how could I get this little motherfucker back for all that shit he said? Or all that shit he be saying, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm going to go in there. And I'm going to say, I think T.O. could beat Boots. You know why? Because that's going to be the ass whooping he been waiting on. That's going to be the ass whooping that he needed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta feel me on this. It's a classic backdoor move. Listen, I don't know how many of y'all on here is from the hood, but I'm from the hood. I see it all the time. I see motherfuckers get backdoor all the time. That's why I'm able to think around like little shit like this. I'm like, cause I was about to get irked a little bit with Tim, and then I'm like, no, I can't go at it that way. I gotta think about it first. It was a backdoor joint. It's a backdoor joint. It's no way, shape, and listen, Tim Bradley is a former world champion. It's no way, shape, or form he think Teofimo Lopez could beat Boots Ennis. But I am going to act like I believe that so that that fight can happen. Once it happened, got him. What'd he say? Got him. These nuts. Got him. Real shit. It's a spirit. I'm a spirit, gang. Don't play with me, gang. Timothy Backdoor Bradley. Trust me. Trust me, y'all. I know, man. Trust me, y'all. I've been this way since a child. I know what I'm talking about. Tim Bradley don't believe that shit. Listen, and it's perfect because he worked for ESPN. He worked for Top Rank, so it still looked good. It still looked like, damn, Tim rocking with. Okay, yeah, Tim, we see you. Good job, Tim. It looked like that, right? Whole time, Tim been at home like he on some shit. Tim on some villain shit with this. Trust me, please, just trust me. Don't play with me, gang. Good job, Tim. You know what? We're gonna send a bonus your way. Trust me, bro. If that fight happened, listen, the crazy thing is, if that fight happened, that fight won't be on ESPN, but I bet you, well, of course, they about to finish the contract with ESPN, but that fight won't be a top ranked promoted fight. It'll be more of a matchroom fight because Boots, of course, is the A side, right? I bet any amount of money Tim Bradley have a front row seat to that fight. Bolo, what's up, cousin? Naj, what up? I bet any amount of money. I bet any amount of money. Tim Bradley be sitting front row waiting for that ass whooping. I'm telling you, because everybody know, y'all gotta understand, the world we live in today, everything is on camera. So if you do something to Teofimo Lopez, you going to jail. He's a pussy, you going to jail, bro. You know what I'm saying? He might just tell him to holler at me, Lisa. Tell him to holler at me. We'll get it. Everybody know you'll go to jail nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You can go to jail quick nowadays. Everything on camera. He be having security guards. So it's like, all right, if I run up on him, boom. If I do this, all right, boom. If Tim Bradley talk against Teofimo Lopez, he might be going against his own job. So you know what? To make it look good, I'm gonna help promote that fight, and I'm gonna make y'all believe that I'm picking Teofimo Lopez. That's Tim Bradley speaking. Do you think Tim Bradley will bet money on that fight? Fuck no, he won't bet no money on that fight. Y'all gotta do the math. Teofimo Lopez just went 12 rounds with Barbosa. No disrespect to Barbosa, but he could have got Barbosa out of there. He could have. Everything, all his faculties is a lot better than Barbosa's. His speed, his power, his reflexes, his skills, everything was a lot better. He could have got Barbosa out of there. You mean to tell me you think he could beat Boots? Tim Bradley don't believe that. Trust me when I tell you. Tim Bradley do not believe that. Tim Bradley is pulling the old backdoor. This is the old backdoor. If you don't know about the backdoor move, go ahead and ask somebody who know. Or go look it up. Figure it out. Trust me when I tell you. Yeah, but that was, when Keyshawn punched on his pop, that was in the amateurs. That was some behind closed doors type shit. You feel me? Stop playing with me, gang. He said, I'm a spirit. I'm a spirit. The old back door. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all gotta stop. Listen, when people say things on the internet, stop. Just stop taking it for face value. Stop taking it as law. You know what I mean? You can't do that. People say all types of shit on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Trust me when I tell you, Tim Bradley understands boxing. He understands the championship level. He's been there before. He's been champion himself. Trust me, he know Teofimo can't beat him, but he know this is the way to get Teofimo back. If we could get Teofimo Lopez in the ring with Boots Ennis, that might be the last we ever heard of Teofimo Lopez. Do I still got it? Huh? You think I still got it, gang? Don't play on me, gang. Oh, my mama, don't play on me, gang. I'm trying to tell you, the old back door. All right, my man Yon XL shot at me real quick. Let me see this. Cousin said, hey, G, I feel you was too political on Mill City Live. Bernie the coach was tripping, hyping Norman Jr. Was he? Again, this is the fight we want to see at 47, right? Let's slow down. They said I was being too political. I don't know what that means. Cause I just was on a panel. It was four of us on there. It was Mill City, Brian Norman Sr., Bernie the Boxer, Face of Boxing, Greg Hackett. Right? We all on there. We just talking. Bernie saying what he's saying. If that's how Bernie feel, that's how we feel. But again, we want that fight, right? Hold up. Make sure I hit that like button, man. Make sure I hit that like button. Listen, but we want that fight, right? So if we want that fight, what's the best way to get that fight? What's the best way to get that fight? We gotta make Norman believe he could beat Boots. It's the same thing I'm sitting here talking about with Tim Bradley. It's the same exact thing. Y'all gotta be able to think. Be able to think. Don't just go off what somebody say. Don't just go off their mannerisms and how they acting and how loud they speaking. Don't go off of that. You gotta make these guys, if you're gonna make the right fights, meaning the best fights in boxing and the best fights in these weight classes, you gotta make the other guy believe he could win the fight. So when Bernie the Boxer was saying all of that, I don't get me wrong. I started to jump the gun, but I said, no, let me hear him out. Bernie the Boxer know the truth. He not crazy. He act crazy, trust me, but Bernie ain't crazy. Bernie know boxing. So in order for us to get that young man in the ring, we got to we got to make him feel like, yo, you really got a chance, champ. This is a fight we really want to see. And let's not fuck around. Let's be real. That is a fight I want to see. I do want to see Norman Jr. versus Ennis. I do want to see that. But again, it's the old back door. Y'all got to get with it, man. Y'all got to get with the program, man. Y'all got to catch up. Some of y'all is a little slow. I ain't not in a disrespectful way. I mean that in the most respectful way possible. Some of y'all is a little bit slow because y'all hear something somebody say and y'all jump. No, don't jump. Sit back and think about it first. Sit back and think about it first. Trust me. Trust me. I heard what Bernie was saying. Yeah, he a big puncher. He the hardest. Greg, he the hardest puncher at 147 pounds. I said, well, it really ain't no way to tell because, you know what I mean? They both for different opposition, yada, yada. You know, I go into my spill. I know the truth. The same way Tim Bradley know the truth about T.O. You feel me? The old reach around. Hey, yo, listen, I'm Greg Hackett, right? And the preferred way to donate to this channel would be GregieCash, Gregie Cash on Cash App. I appreciate y'all. We not going nowhere, though. We still cooking. We still cooking. We still cooking. I just wanted to get that out the way. But listen to me, y'all. The world of boxing is going crazy. The world of boxing is going crazy thinking about what Tim Bradley said. But trust me, it's always something behind shit like that. Tim Bradley don't believe that shit. The old switcheroo. Real shit. Real shit, man. 2 cents, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I'm Greg Hackett and I stand by this message. Real shit. That is absolutely true. The reach around freaky, ain't it? I'm a spirit, gang. I'm a spirit. Stop playing me, gang. On my mama, stop playing me, gang. That nigga said on GD, gang, on BD, gang. I'm a spirit. You feel me? Tim Bradley almost had me. I ain't gonna lie. When I first seen it, I'm like, Tim tripping. I'm ready. No, I'm not gonna comment yet. I'm not gonna comment. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna listen to it again. And I listened to it twice. And then I listened to it 3 times and I watched him. I said, Tim don't believe that. Now listen, another reason Tim don't believe that, because Tim would have been saying that. Tim would have been saying that. Free Tory Lanez. Tim would have been saying that. A Bolo, I like T.O. and Dev. I love that fight. That's the fight I really said I would like to see. If T.O. gonna fight somebody, fight Dev. Bravo to Tim because he definitely speaking like he talking from the heart. Super duper backdoor. I am Judah. I appreciate the love. Real shit though. It's the old backdoor. Trust me. Just trust me on this one, y'all. I know sometimes y'all don't like to believe what I'm saying, but listen, trust me on this one. Tim Bradley know what he doing. Tim Bradley is pushing for that fight for a reason. It's not because he believed Teofimo Lopez can beat Boots Ennis. It's because he know he can't beat Boots Ennis. But I'm gonna go ahead and speak on your behalf and act like I believe in you so you can get in there and get your ass beat really bad. Because that's what we really waiting to see. We either waiting to see T.O. get his ass beat in the streets or we waiting for him to get his ass beat in the ring. Because for all that shit he been talking. You feel me? So Tim said, you know what? Since they tampering with the fact that they act like they negotiating, I'm going to go in there and sprinkle something on top. Come on, y'all. Tim Bradley would have been talking like this. If Tim Bradley really believed what he said, he would have been saying this. He would have been saying this 3 years ago. He can't beat him. That's just it, Lisa. He can't beat him. And Tim don't believe that he could beat him. It's Saturday night, y'all. Let's turn this thing up, man. Go ahead, hit that like button, too. We're going to take 10 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button. Algorithm Tim. He definitely know about them algorithms, for sure. For sure. Gotta smarten up. And again, for those who don't, no, that's something else. I'm gonna wait. I got Macau Fox tonight beating Boachuk. I could be wrong. You see both of my hands. I don't want no trouble. I could be wrong. But I got Macau Fox tonight beating Boachuk. I do. I'm about to see if them Jones on too. Yeah, that's tonight. They fighting at the Commerce Casino in California. But I don't know what channel. It's on. I don't know what channel it's on. Oh, I'm looking for it right now. I'm trying to see if I can catch it. Appreciate the love too, y'all. We in the building. UFC Pass. UFC Fight Pass. Oh, okay. But what's that on? Is that an app? That's an app? Is that an app? I think Boozy might KO T.O. Daddy if he get too disrespectful. Think about that build up. That would be crazy. Hey, Bolo, that would be crazy, bro. That would be. Fox by decision plus 2,000. You know I had to put one in. I don't know, it's something I feel. It's just something I feel. I could be tripping. I could be wrong. But it's just something I feel. Something I feel. T.O., the first guy with speed boost fight 50-50. Trust me. That won't even be an issue. Fox not getting a decision. No, I hear you, Supreme. Boachuk came in 159. Ooh. On some fat shit. UFC Fight Pass. Is that an app though? Somebody let me know. Is Fight Pass an app? Hold on, let's see the weigh-in right now. Hold on, it's the weigh-in right now. I just do it. Mike Fox weighed in with his sweatpants on and his sneakers. 154. But this might be the mock weigh in. They might have weighed in earlier already that day. Chuck walking like he's sick. He like an old ass man. He might have been trying to kill himself to make weight. I don't know, y'all. Chuck look a little fat. I don't know. He look a little soft for this camp, y'all. 159.4. Ooh. So is Chuck really a middleweight? Is that what's going on? What they fighting on, G? They said UFC Fight Pass, but I'm trying to figure out if that's a app or not. He said, what time do the Celtics play again? Oh, shit. They're out of here. Fuck y'all talking about. That shit over. That shit over. Coming back to the beam. Mike Fox don't look like he in a playing mood, ladies and gentlemen. Said he probably slacked in camp. So that's what I'm saying. Could he pay for that tonight? Yeah, he definitely. Ant McQueen, he definitely looks soft. UFC stuff is ESPN Plus. Okay. All right. So they say if you got ESPN Plus, then you can you can check it. You can check it out on there. I'm trying to see what's going on now. This is gonna be a very interesting matchup tonight, for sure. Hold on, I gotta find that other remote. What's going on, though, ladies and gentlemen? We here, GHB TV. Welcome. If this is your first time, I would like for you to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you got the notifications on, because you want to be aware when Greg Hackett goes live or when we drop some new content. You feel me? We're going to see, though. I definitely got that ticket in there. All right, I'm about to... Hold on, y'all. Real quick. What's going on? Anyone just came in, he's talking about the day. Oh, man. Where y'all get these weirdos from, man? Where y'all get these weirdos, man? That's crazy. Why people be talking like that? Skull showed Crawford blueprint for Canelo. You think so? You think Skull? Nah, I don't think he showed a blueprint. I don't think that. I think Skull fought his fight and made it difficult. I think he fought his fight and made it difficult for Canelo. I believe that. Oh shit. Skull looked terrible. Only so. I'm telling you, if Boots Ennis and Tiafimo was the fight, that shit gonna look like a Rottweiler and a Chihuahua, man. Promise y'all right now. Hold on, y'all. Just be patient with me. All right. Just be patient with me. Trying to find a fight right now. UFC, MMA. Gilbert Burns and Michael Morales, they fighting tonight. And then want some MMA shit. Trying to make something happen. Mikhail Fox could be strong at 154. That's what I was trying to say the other night. That's part of the reason why I'm giving him, you know what I mean, giving him a little more credit. Cause I already know he can box. I ain't worried about that. But I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, hold on. Him going to 54 might be better for him. They said we need Boots and Tio for the culture. I'm telling y'all, if you read in between the lines, if you look at what Tim Bradley was saying, Tim Bradley putting it that way because Tim Bradley want to see Teofimo get his ass whooped. Trust me. You gotta trust me. You don't gotta believe everything I say, but you gotta trust me about this one. Trust me. He trying to get me, man. It's the old backdoor. Tim made another video talking crazy about Boots. Yeah, because he trying to push for that fight. He trying to get Boots. Listen, he trying to get Boots to take that fight. If Boots take that fight, he know he gonna get what he want as far as Boots beating the shit out of Teofimo Lopez. Trust me. Boots might take it. We don't know. I don't know. Boots might take it. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. If you take the fight, that would be crazy. I don't think so, but who knows? That'd be crazy. I think the Virgil fight, I think that's gonna happen. I think the Virgil fight might happen next year. I think I think we might get the Fundora fight. I think we're gonna see all them dudes, bro. I think we're gonna see all them dudes, bro. I think Boots gonna get a shot at all them dudes. All of them is young, all of them around. You know what I'm saying? They healthy. That's what we want. But we need Boots and Norman. That's what I'm saying. I want to see that fight too. But Norman and them get ready to go to Japan. They get ready to go to Japan. So ain't no telling what they got going on. You know what I mean? We gotta be fair. You know what I mean? We gotta be fair. Ain't no telling what they got going on because it looked like they trying to throw the schedule off. By schedule, I mean him and Boots just got done fighting 2 weeks apart. How you go over to Japan? But we'll see what's up. Make sure y'all get them likes up, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all. It's all about narrative. That's what drives fights. It's a few of us in here from 757. That's what I'm saying. The narrative, if Tim Bradley putting the narrative out there that he think that Teofimo Lopez will beat Boots in this. Come on, man. You know how many people gonna jump behind that? Whether they agree or disagree, you know how many people gonna jump behind that conversation, get all fired up and get crazy and start tripping? Come on, man. This shit gonna happen. It might happen. What's going on? The Cardenas was popping. How I'm feeling about what? About what Tim Bradley said? Like I said, I feel like it's a backdoor joint. I feel like he trying to line T.O. because he know T.O. can't beat Boots. I don't care. I don't care how much stronger he get. I don't care how many dances he work on. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. Tim Bradley know the truth. Trust me, Tim Bradley know the truth. Trust me. Just believe what I'm saying. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you. The man don't want no trouble. And that's what I'm saying too. It's enough smoke at 40, but T.O. don't want that. T.O. want to get his motherfucking head cracked open. That's what he want. T.O. not satisfied. He not satisfied with what he been making. He just said it on that same what was it? That same joint where he was talking shit with his dad. And he said, where that nigga at? He trying to take care of that divorce papers. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you. He said T.O. ain't going nowhere near Boots. That's what I really believe. I really believe he's just using his name. But at the same time, I think he want the payday. Payday. Stop playing with me, gang. I don't know. We gonna see what's up though, man. We're gonna see what's up. This is a very interesting situation. Oh, one more thing. No, I'm gonna say that for another live. I might have to. All right, so look, I might have to jump off of here, come back on the StreamYard because I want to talk about Berlanga and Hamza Shiraz, and I want to talk about Shakur and Zepeda. I mean, us after seeing the press conference, what do y'all think? Come back on the StreamYard so we could bring the folks in. You know what I mean? We could really have it out. He said, will the ass whooping be worth it? I don't know. I think it'll be his last fight. You think I still got it? Grandfather. Do you think I still got it, grandfather? Mm-hmm. Berlinga pulled out the air Glock and started tripping. Yeah, we got to talk about that. Hey, Omic, we got to talk about that, Omic. He pulled out the air Glock and started losing his mind. I think he just, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like shit like that, but I think he just made that fight way better. I think he just made that, I think he just that alone, he just hyped that fight up. He just made it a lot better. So we're gonna see what's going on. I might come back on the streamy tonight, or I might wait till after these fights, but we definitely gonna be around for Sunday dinner tomorrow. Don't miss that. We're gonna be having Chinese food. We just keeping it regular. Yeah, we definitely doing Sunday dinner tomorrow. Don't worry about that. And we definitely having Chinese food. I'm going to get with y'all. I'm Greg Hackett. I appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, share, send this to a friend, send this to a family member. Make sure they tap in. If this was your first time here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. Get with me, y'all. We will be back. We might come back tonight, or I might save everything for tomorrow. We're going to see what's up, but yeah, we definitely doing Sunday dinner. Appreciate y'all.